Got vision and destiny. Add elemental, that's chemistry. All those heroes, that's infinity. It's endgame, that's Yugi peoples. Welcome to the commentary. Alright, so this one right here is my final round of Swiss against Mannadium. And as you can see, the duel had already started and I forgot to hit the record button. So yeah, we catching it in the middle. What you pretty much missed was me, using the Ferris line with Stratos and everything to summon out Vion. He tried to imperm on my Vion. I changed Mass Change to bring out Dark Law, sent Shadow Mist, added the Graceful Charity, and yeah, I opened up with Poly in my hand, so I didn't need Vion's effect to banish one. I guess that's one of the advantages to running two Poly. So yeah, and as you can see, we also have Fusion Destiny in hand. So at the end of the combo, we'll be able to bring out our DPE without having to have drop Denier or Mally down there. We actually had to discard our elemental hero Honest Neos to special summon out our Ferris. And yeah, so we still ended up being able to go full combo and bring out the Dark Law as well, since we opened up with the Mass Change and the Poly. So now we go ahead and tribute off our Infernal Devicer, go ahead and bring out our what's his name, the Shining, to grab our Miracle Fusion, but we'll get the saving in hand since we do already have the Dark Law there on the board. And then pretty much all that's left is to activate the Fusion Destiny and bring out our DPE. But before that, we'll go ahead and link those two guys off. And trying to decide if I want to do my Wonder Driver here or whatever. But yeah, we just go ahead and decide to do Wonder Driver. Go ahead and activate that Fusion Destiny. We're going to send our Mally and Denier. And yeah, pretty much the perfect thing for what we wanted to have on our inboard. So yeah, pretty much we'll be able to, in turn here, have the best setup. We're going to use our Wonder Drivers effect to go ahead and set that Mass Change back, just in case he does have out to the Dark Law. Set our favorite contact, of course, and pass turn to our opponent. He's going to start off with the Primal Field Spell and add the little normal summon monster that they like to use. We're going to go ahead and Dark Law, banish that. We sniped it. Dark Law picked the guy off, but he's got the other field spell. And yeah, he's just going to go ahead and scoop it up there because, yeah, it's kind of hard. Like once the hero board goes full everything with the DPE Dark Law, he knows that I can actually go ahead, and when he goes to add off of that, I can chain the second Mass Change and pick off another card in his hand. And yeah, it's just bad news bears for them right there. So going into the side deck here, don't have a lot of experience against Mannadium, but I know that I'm probably gonna need the droplet because I know they go like Baron, Dissipator, and stuff like that. So if I can get the droplet, it'll make it a whole lot easier. I know they're able to play through like the low impact hand traps like Ash and Imperm and such. So, we did put in our Drolls. We left the Ashes in and stuff because if I do draw, multiples of them, maybe I can keep him from, just setting up a crazy total inboard. As you can do see, like in order to get my side deck back to 15, I did take out one of the Ashes just because it's not like completely, forced to stop them. So hopefully I draw a Droll or what's the other card? Droll or Droplet in order to stop him. And we did draw the Droll, but I don't think it ended up mattering very much because yeah, I think he just still like killed me. So we go Droll on the ad there, but he's pretty efficient with the deck, and I do believe it just didn't matter, and he's able to go ahead and do all this stuff anyway. Special summons out, the Meek does the normal summon. He's got the Visa Starfrost there. Then I do believe he's able to just use those to make the Baron. I believe it's like what he makes first. And yeah, just because of the draw, he has to think a little bit more here. But he goes ahead and links those guys off. There goes the Baron. Then he's able to link those off into the cross sheet. Banish, of course, to bring out their little fusion monster. I wish we had a fusion monster we could bring out like that. But allows them to special summon out back the Meek, bring it, destroy it, then bring it back at a different level so that he can make the Crimson Dragon, and then use that effect to bring out the Dissipator. Dissipator's effect to special summon back the Visa. And yeah, so the Droll didn't actually end up mattering with the hand that he drew there. And yeah, so it's like now I'm trying to decide if I can actually like play through his board. We're going to start off with the special summon of Stratos. He's going to activate the Imperm. We chain the mass change, and he's going to negate the mass change with Baron, which is what we wanted. Go ahead and activate reinforcement of the army just to see if he has, you know, just like any other interruptions or anything to play. We're going to go ahead and add our Graceful Charity from our deck to our hand and see if we can get our Graceful on. You know, it's always nice to draw two, but then at the same time, I'm also trying to decide if that's really what I want to do, because I don't think I have a way to really get it into the graveyard right now. But we're going to, because I do have that Miracle Fusion in hand. So now we're going to go ahead and activate the Fusion Destiny. And my boys got the Solemn Judgment. And so my Fusion Destiny ends up getting told no by God. And yeah, just like the Droll didn't matter, I guess, for the hand that he drew there. And then plus having the Solemn Judgment on top of it was just, you know, like pretty nuts. So yeah, just sometimes you aren't meant to win those games. You know, it is what it is. So going into this next game here, I do decide to go ahead and side in the Rivalry Dark Angel combo. So we're going to go with that off in there. I guess like one thing about the setup is like depending on like what deck and stuff it is that I'm playing against determines whether or not I'm going to leave the D-Force off inside of there. Like if they're playing Super Poly, or if they're playing, you know, something like Rescue Ace that targets a bunch of cards, or Unchained that targets a bunch of cards, and I leave the D-Force in there. But if they're not targeting my cards and they're not running Super Poly, then I tend to just side the D-Force out and go with the regular inboard of, you know, favorite contact set with DPE Darklaw. And Darklaw is pretty effective against this deck because they, you know, they use that graveyard quite a bit, you know, especially to to recycle the Visa, to bring back the Scareclaw monster, to special summon the fusion monster by banishing stuff and everything. So yeah, going into this final match here, it looks pretty good. Kind of glad that I'm playing to increase, because as you can see, we did draw the increase, but we also have Rhoda and we have the Droll. So yeah, it's looking pretty nice here. I'm trying to decide like what's the best route to start off with in case I do get Drolled. So we're going to start off with the Ferris play and bring out that second increase. As you can see, we're going to use Vion's effect to go ahead and send the Mally, and then we're going to banish that Ferris to go ahead and add Poly. And yeah, that way if he does have the Droll, we have the Poly in hand and we will be able to access our DPE. So yeah, but no Droll there, so we're able to just continue our turn as regular and keep playing here. And not sure what we were talking about. As you can see, you know, we're good friends. We play against each other quite a bit. We go Cross Crusader special, then tribute to add. I haven't did a normal summon, so we're going to normal summon Stratos. Then we're going to use Stratos' effect to add a hero from deck to hand. And yeah, I'm not, like I said, trying to decide whether I wanted to do the greedy combo with Liquid Soldier to draw to discard one, or if I just want to add the Dark Angel. But we just go ahead and add the Denier there. That way we have access to our DPE. Then we have the Rhoda also, so we're able to Rhoda for our Liquid Soldier, aka Graceful Charity. And then trying to decide right here how I'm going to go about the rest of my turn. I'm going to go ahead and bring out the Infernal Devicer. He knows what I'm going to reveal. We go ahead and bring out our Vanilla Neos. We're going to go ahead and banish the Mally to special summon him, because every time I leave him in the deck to try to draw these two, I end up drawing them. So we go ahead and just decide to start off with bringing out our DPE just in case he does have the nib. So, now we have DPE out there on the board. We go deny your effect, put Mally back, link those guys off to bring out our Wonder Driver, banish Mally, special summon them back out, set the poly. We're going to go ahead and bring out our Infernal Rage using our Liquid Soldier and our Vanilla Neos. Of course, grab our favorite contact, and then we're going to be able to draw to discard one. And we go ahead and draw our two. Discard to Droll, because we now have multiple copies of Droll. We tribute off the Infernal Rage to go ahead and add our Miracle Fusion. And yeah, we already got the mass change in hand, so we actually don't need to do the Miracle Fusion play in order to bring out our Wake Up and, risk getting hit with a juicy nib there. Since we don't, there's no point in like wasting resources and such. So since we drew it, so we set the favorite contact, set the mass change, try to end our turn and get hit with the juicy nib. So now I'm trying to decide what I'm going to pop with this DPE. So yeah, we were right to summon out the DPE first, and instead of doing the other things that we did, because it probably could have ended up costing us the ability to bring out DPE and stuff. So yeah, we go ahead and pop two so we can bring our DPE back out to the board. And now we have this nib token out there. And unfortunately, it makes it to where I can't, to where I can't do the Dark Law like I really wanted it to, because I did use my denier and my Mally effect. I was thinking about another way to do it there. Damn, my boy also drew the econ. So he's trying to take my DPE. Go ahead and flip up the mass change, because I feel like I would rather have Dark Law out there than anything. My boy also has the Imperm, so my Dark Law gets Impermed, and he goes into like Scareclaw stuff. So yeah, nib, econ, Imperm, and me, I do have the Droll, and he's gonna go ahead and scoop it up there. So despite all the interruptions that he ended up having, Droll, he didn't open up, like, I guess since he opened up so many going second cards, he didn't have enough engine cards like he did that game 2 where he was able to just combo through Droll anyway. And we go ahead and win the game through the Droll. And yeah, we just had like crazy going second hand, like the nib, and also the econ, and then also the Imperm. So yeah, and the starter card. But it is what it is. Luckily we had enough interruptions and stuff to be able to stop him from stop him from going like full combo after breaking our board. So yeah, appreciate everybody for staying a while to listen, and I will catch y'all on the next video. And yeah, so after this round is when, we did the points things, and I won the Eldlich Playmat. Wingman, he come through, he level up, he go through, he's shining out and popping to over 9K. That's a breakthrough. We on top now. Here's a look at our world.